Okay, so Kim Zolciak is calling out Bravo and Watch What Happens Live and Andy by saying that Brielle had just lost her best friend, and on one of the meeting days, it was the funeral for her friend, and that she's going through a lot. She's grieving. Obviously, as somebody that's now going through a grieving process, I have a lot more empathy for that, but I'm a little surprised as to why Kim decided to like blast the producers on social media for saying that like it was rude of them to not acknowledge that, you know, Brielle was there and she was a champ and she was strong despite losing her friend last month in April. And so for me, I was kind of my head tilted a little bit because I'm like, why? Like, what did you want them to? Like, I just felt like it would have been awkward or weird. I mean, maybe it could have been Andy just been like, Brielle, thank you for joining us. I know you're going through a lot. I'm sorry to hear about your friend. But Andy was like, I didn't even know what was going on. I didn't understand, or I didn't know that she was going through, you know, whatever, this grieving process because she just lost her friend. Obviously, you know, it's not easy to lose anybody that's close to you in your life. And so I have a lot of love that I'm sending to Brielle, but at the same time, I don't know, I just felt like it was kind of weird. It's not really on the responsibility of the producers to do something on the show. And that's not to say that they don't, you know, they're not paying their respects, or, you know, I'm pretty sure in the conversations they had with Brielle, when Brielle shared that like she had just lost somebody close to her, pretty sure there were some condolences offered, but Kim was upset that it just wasn't acknowledged on the show. But I felt like it would have been weird if it was acknowledged on the show because the viewers don't know who this person is. The viewers don't know her friend. They don't have an emotional connection or anything to him, that it would just feel awkward. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Drag me, whatever. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't Be Tardy for the Party has been canceled, even though she's getting upset, and she's on Twitter right now. And she's like, stop with that canceled shit. My show wasn't canceled. But it's like, well, if it wasn't renewed, then obviously it sounds like it was canceled. And since the ratings were dropping and nobody was really watching it, especially after this last season, I've never seen an episode of it. But just from the feedback that I've seen about people on the show, or about the show and about the content of the show, it seems like she definitely has some loyal fans and loyal followers, that people that enjoy her and enjoy the show. But it seems like she definitely has a lot more haters, but maybe those are the ones that are keeping her, you know, kind of they were the ones that that kept the show getting renewed, because there was just always chatter and talk about her, so it generated interest in her, and so people would continue to tune in and watch. But I guess at this point, they're not continuing and watching anymore. And then Kim Zolciak's like, don't worry, we'll be back soon. What? Like, you have a deal lined up with Hulu? Like, what are you talking about? She was calling it the Bierman brunch, or the Bierman bunch, is I think what she was putting in quotation. So it sounds like she's trying to shop around her show to another probably streaming network like Hulu, even though I was throwing a little shade to her a couple minutes ago, or a little while ago. I don't know if any other network would be picking it up. If it's not successful on Bravo, and that's the network that gave her the platform, and that's the network that would have the largest audience that would be interested in her, I don't know how much any other network's actually going to greenlight this show. It didn't even seem like the last season was that exciting. I think I saw the trailer for it for season 8, and it looked boring, and I don't think anybody actually watched. I think the ratings were also really low for it too, from what I saw, at least when it premiered. So Kim Zolciak is done. Don't Be Tardy for the Party is done, and she's going to have to find another way to blow up her lips some more. Still here? Good, because I've got lots more tea to spill, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you're always up to date. And if you want full weekly news breakdowns and episodes of the show, you can always subscribe to #NoFilter with Zack Peter on iTunes, Spotify, and pretty much everywhere podcasts are available. So not just snippets, but I'm talking about 30 to 60 minute full episodes, deep dives, news breakdowns, unfiltered interviews, and more. So be sure to subscribe and give us a follow at NoFilter with Zack on the Instagram for the latest scoop, funny memes, polls, and more. Get ready. And you can always keep up with me at Just Plain Zack all over the internet. My DMs are wide open. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye.